Good evening. Welcome to the Mancunian Way. My name is Maine. I'm your host, joined by Luke, Not in My Lifetime, and Ed. Apologies for the lateness. I delayed it because LB was live and I thought we're going to end up clashing. And I don't like making people choose, so I thought, no, we'll push it back a little bit. And then I've lost my glasses. So as you can see, I have no glasses, so I can't even read half the damn things.
Yeah, been there before.
How you lost your glasses, Mark? What's going on here?
I'm blind as a bat at the minute. I can't proper read stuff at the minute. But anyway, yeah, City in a title race. Listen, I know people ain't gonna like that, but we are. Yeah. We're in a title race now. We've got to be honest.
Yeah, we are.
It is what it is. Are we favourites in the title race? No. Nope.
We'll see. We'll see that one.
But it is what it is. But yeah, City 1, Brentford 0. How are you, gentlemen? What did you think then? We'll kick off with you two. What do we think of it all? Just your initial thoughts while we go into it.
Ed, you go first, mate. Go
on. I thought it was a good game. Good game. I think the first half was really good. I think that first 45 minutes was probably the best we probably looked since Wolves. For me, when you're just talking about balance of play, when you're just talking about fluidity of the team, when you're talking about chance creation, I think that was a well put together half. You know, I really like the movement. Even though they didn't come off, Foden in the middle, his movement, finding spaces was really good. His link up play with Bob later in that first half was really good for me. You know, until Rodri came off, I thought he looked really good. Mm-hmm. You know, Nico G came on and kept it moving, so that was good to see as well. But when you move into the second half, and you know, if you guys been watching this channel long enough, you guys probably heard me say this before. I just feel like that hunger just goes away a little bit, and we're kind of like, okay, like we feel content with what the lead we have at times, and we just passing around, and you just don't get that feel of urgency as much. It wasn't like I was like thinking Brentford was doing all that great either. I mean, they didn't have a lot of chances really in the second half if you really look at it. But I'm just talking about from our perspective. I just like the team to be a little bit more aggressive in those moments, and maybe, you know, I'm fine with shutting down the shop, you know, but let's do it when we have a 2-goal lead, because, when you have that 1 goal lead, it's always that tightrope, and it takes that one mistake, right? That Vardio, good thing we have a world class keeper in Donnarumma, but it's those one little mistakes of that mental fatigue, like what Vardio does, that can cost you, right? So,
yeah, and I agree. I think the thing is, right, last season's team, right, as proven, we're up 2-0 last year and we drew 2-2. This year's team, we took good early leads, but didn't concede. I think with us, it's game management. It's something that we've got to try and sort of bring back into our game. Like, we're not that free-flowing, incredible City team yet. It will take a bit of time to get everyone back fully fit. Games like this last season, we often threw away. And to get 3 points, a clean sheet as well. And we are a title race. Yeah, it hasn't even probably started yet. It's October, like 3 points in it, and Bournemouth are up there as well. But it's more like that we're actually improving on certain games. Are we like fully there yet? I think it's the work on. Of course there are. But we've ended this run of fixtures after Brighton in a much better position than we were after Brighton and Tottenham. That's all we want to see. A bit of improvement in character, improvement in mentality, and we're getting there. So, again, Haaland again on fire. Been probably the best player probably in the world, probably along with that like Kane and Mbappe, probably on form right now. I mean, I think anything I would say is for this team right now is to get the goals around the team a bit more. Try and get other players. I think Ryan has probably would have scored today. Was a good save from Kelleher, but I think once we get other players involved in goals more, I think it will definitely be a much more free-flowing machine. But I can't complain. 3 points, 1-0 win, clean sheet.
yeah,
brilliant.
I want to give a shout out to Diaz, man, because he's been getting a lot of stick. I think this was maybe his best game of the season for us. Besides maybe the Arsenal game, you can say the Arsenal, he had a really good game too. You know, he had the captain armband on today too, so I was happy to see that he took that ownership of leading that back line. And Vardio hasn't been, the last couple games haven't been his best, and that's when you want the guy next to him to step up that level just to make sure it's secure. When balls went over the top on Vardio's side, he was always right there to block it from coming into the box. So it was a really good game from him. And like Luke was saying, it looks like we've maybe turned the corner on that, defensive lapness, those bozos as we called it before. And now, we are a little bit more secure at the back. I mean, we're top 5 defense in the league, I believe. And, you just want to keep it up.
I think
top goal scorers. I think we're top 5 in defence as well. Anyway, good evening. I've been flashing up the comments. Not that I can fully read them clearly as anything at the minute.
Well, if you put them up, either me or Luke will read them out. So
yeah, that's fine.
So, by the way, happy belated birthday to Connor for yesterday. Hope you had a lovely day. Hello to DC, Mingy Wong, Jack, Connor, DJ, everyone. I'm Guardiola. Everyone else who's in there, Adam, etc. You are all legends. Thank you so much. Again, apologise. I was the glasses. I'm just blind as a bat. Harry, by the way, big up Briggs. I'm glad you're okay, mate. It's lovely that you're okay. Martin will be the happiest City fan in January when we get Chris Wood. See, when it's what I've done is I've had to enlarge the screen now so I can read. If you lot could see this screen now on me, I've got it like magnified.
Hey, Chris Wood right now playing crap, so I won't worry about it now.
Right, I mean, for me, listen, I'll go through the lineups. Donnarumma, Mateus Nunes, Diaz, Gavardio, Nico Ryler, Rodri didn't last so long. Oscar Bob, Tijani Reinders, Phil Foden, Savinio, and Haaland. On the bench, Nathan Ake, Cherka, Doku, Nico Gonzalez, Kovacic, Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva. Apparently he plays every game. John Stones, apparently he was going to play every game as well. And James Trafford. Brentford lined up Kelly, Collins, Vanderberg, Aya, Hickett, Keod, Damsgaard, Henderson, Yarmalik, Shade, and Iger Thiago. Listen, a little bit on this. Now, Brentford, yes, there was this big thing. Brentford are crap, Brentford are shit, etc. Brentford were actually undefeated at home and they hadn't conceded a goal. And they'd scored in every game. until today. Now, for me to win a title, you need grit and you also need determination. I know it's lovely. Everyone wants to win games 5-0.
Yep.
And I've already read it tonight. It's only Brentford. In the same way I heard, it was only Burnley.
Only United.
Listen, I totally understand people's worry, reluctance to say City are in a title race. Because that's what everyone is saying right now outside, including a lot of our own fans. Trust me, today I was listening to some responses, a lot of it quite positive, but I listened to some. My God, I thought we'd got beat. I actually said, we won. We have won, haven't we? I just had to double check it. Good evening, Elliot. Hope you're okay. Elliot's changed his name, so we're going to win the league now. I like it. Mamouche is back. But you got to remember, and I hear all that Haaland's this and everyone needs to score. I get it. You see, I'm a big believer of when you've got a Ferrari, you get the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered who scores. I'm really not. I hear that if Haaland's injured, what do we do? Well, when we come back, we should have Mamouche, Churka,
Ain't Nori,
Kushanoff.
and Kovacic, but if it's now probably.
Oh, yeah, Kovacic, all back.
Everyone's fit.
Rodri, I hear everyone's going upset about that. Elliot's taking the piss.
Treble number 2. I wish. Would be nice.
No, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. And listen, I'm not going to say it's the treble. I'm not doing that. You know, what I will say is I think you can win the league.
We can. Yeah, 100% we can.
Yeah.
Nobody's can. But I'm not. But this is one thing I will say about the treble. We had a very similar feeling before then in that season.
We did.
If you remember, up until February, we were crap. We weren't going to do much. We were drawing, etc., etc. I think we drew away at Forest. We got beat at Tottenham and everyone had a meltdown.
Yeah, remember that.
And then we went on and won the treble. So strange things have happened. Do I think Manchester City are far behind Arsenal and Liverpool? No, I don't.
No.
And I'll give you some reality right now. When we come back off the international break, if we win both our games, because we have to play, we play factually before Arsenal.
Yeah.
We play Everton and Bournemouth. City will be top of the league when Arsenal next play. So I can't say we're not in a title race, though.
No, we're not.
So it is what it is. But on today, I thought I'm with you. I think first half, thought we were very, very, very good. Thought Oscar Bob. And I think it's a weird one because I've seen the Sabino and Oscar Bob stuff today. And I've got to, before we get into it, I need to ask this serious question. What is it people want from our wingers? Because I'm not sure what people are happy with now. I don't know, because I don't think Bob was as bad. And was Sabino great? No. Was he as bad as people are proclaiming? No.
He's just average.
So I don't know what is it people want.
The thing is, right, I think people realise that every game, right, you won't get a contribution every game. Like there are some games where it's hard to even do that. Like football isn't a game where you play it and get everything you want. It's down to who. Like again, chances that you get, what you do with it. And I think I get everyone wants GA. Of course, it'd be great to have GA from wingers every game, but the reality is, as you said earlier on, it doesn't matter who scores the goals, as long as someone puts the ball back of the net. Like Vardy with ball over the top, Haaland got onto it, goal. Okay, you do it. Just someone put the ball back of the net.
Okay. Ed? I don't even know if Elliot's here. I think he's here, but I'm not sure.
I think for our wingers, and I was telling somebody in the space, people just want to bring up this Sterling, Son, and Morris thing forever, and unfortunately, like, I get it. Like, not every winger is going to give you 30 GA. There's wingers out there that are really good at one certain thing and really excel at that. Some wingers can't shoot a ball to save their lives, but can put the ball in somebody's head. So I think maybe as City fans, we've been accustomed to having these prolific wingers, but at the same time, we have to understand that in the here and now, our wingers are more exclusive in their roles. So we have wingers that are maybe dribblers; they're great at it, but they're still learning and still trying to figure out that final third, that final pass. Bob did a good job when he was in the final third today. He picked out Foden a few good times. He linked up with Reinders a couple times too. So, he had a good game. You know, Savinho, like he picked up some good spaces. I can say he was more active than maybe previous games. I give him credit that his energy level, like coming back and all that was better. But still, you can still see he's still trying to find, you know, his way back into the team. We're playing a new system, a new style. He's still trying to figure it out. But I thought Ball was better than him today. Just from my perspective. Um, and it's going to be interesting moving forward to seeing how our wingers do develop because I think we've kind of hitched ourselves to that. We might bring in one winger, but the wingers we have now are probably the wingers we're going to have for a little while.
Yeah.
Elliot, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, right. Are you home now, by the way? Did you get home?
Yeah,
all right?
I'm home. Yeah, going back.
How's the atmosphere, Elliot?
By the way, I've just got to say, bite your dick off. This is exactly where I'm at.
Yep.
Good evening, mate. Love this. Slowly going about our business, under the radar. Let everyone write us off at their peril. While the shark is circling.
Say again, Ed, mate. I don't know what you said then.
No, I said, how was it, man? It seemed crazy on TV.
Yeah, good, man. Good, yeah. Probably the best atmosphere so far this season, to be
You
honest.
sound tired.
I am. I'm tired, to be honest.
Monaco and Brentford, buddy. Yeah.
Going to London's not, well, I know it's not quite London, is it? London-ish.
Well,
ish. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, good. Good day.
That's good.
Was that you that grabbed Haaland, or was that somebody else?
Nah, that weren't me. I'll bring it back
Okay,
to you. I'm on my last row, so. Nah, but yeah. Nah, good day, man.
What did you think of it? Because there's been a lot made out as though, because for me, maybe I'm doing the happy clappy, I don't know. I call the second half just professional.
Nah, I thought we were poor second half. Not poor as in, how would I use it? Just like really sloppy. Like not, I thought defensively, I thought it was okay, apart from the one mistake, by the way, which I've got to say this. People might not like what I want to say, but when the striker went forward for Brentford, I didn't feel at any point that Donnarumma wasn't going to save it.
Oh, you mean the 1-on-1?
Yeah. Whereas with Edison, yeah, he offers much better quality on the ball, but I know you're laughing, man, but I do. No, because I'll tell you what it reminded me of. I'll tell you what it reminded me a little bit of. Can anyone remember the Salah goal at Anfield when he went 1-on-1 with Cancelo?
Yeah,
I think it was the treble season. I think it were.
Remember that?
Like I knew then. Like I don't know if you were there or any of you like you were there or whatever, but that moment in that stadium, you're almost like, oh yeah, Salah's going to score. Yeah, obviously I know it's Salah, I know it's different sort of, but you know what I mean. It's a sort of thing of him, and I thought it was good today. Donnarumma, to be honest, coming out for crosses. Luke touched on it before. Long throws, they're not easy to deal with. One player I've got to say, well, two actually, who I think did very well today, was Diaz. Diaz and Ryan. I thought Reinders were good today. I thought one of Reinders' best games so far, apart from Molyneux, probably.
What Nunes did all right as well, considering he's not right back. Everyone keeps calling.
Yeah, they did.
He was. I mean.
Oh, go
No, he was okay. Morning, for some reason, he always has one pass in his locker that can just put you in a situation that you don't need to be in. And that's my only thing with him. he always has that one
Who's that? Who's that,
pass.
Ed?
Nunes.
I thought you were good today, mate.
I
thought it was good.
He's not right back. I'm sorry, right?
Well, Luke, you can ask him to do a simple pass. I'm not asking him to.
I know what you mean.
It's a 10-yard pass, Luke.
Yeah, I know, but the fact is, though, any player can make a shit pass in a game anyway. So, like, I get it. I understand it. Like, don't really have to work on it. But, I mean, I can nitpick. Again, I'm not having a go at you. I understand where you're coming from. But it's kind of like...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, right, the lead to a goal is what it is. Just don't do it again, basically. Or play it simple. Keep it simple if you need to keep it simple. But, like, if it doesn't lead to a goal, then it's what it is, isn't it? But... It's just
he had a good game besides that. Yeah, he had a good game besides that. I'm not taking anything away from it. It's just that, and I'm not, all our players makes mistakes, right? So I'm not trying to just circle in on him, but it's just it feels like every game is one pass. He does.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I think
go ahead, Elliot. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I thought Nunes played well, to be honest. Diaz, like I said, I thought it was probably his best game in a long, long time.
Yeah.
I think we need to probably speak about Haaland, if I'm honest, because I think we're just sort of probably taking for granted what he's actually doing.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Martin knows my love for like people like Aguero and things like that, and David Silva and KDB.
Speak on it, Elliot.
But I'm telling you, man, if he keeps going the way he's going, there's going to be an argument for. Well,
an argument.
I think
if he keeps going the way he's what we're going to say, Ed, to be fair, is going to be an argument for him getting the Ballon d'Or at the end of the season.
Okay.
And then it's then probably going to be a question of where's he ranking as best ever players, because what he's doing is not normal, man. What he's doing is not normal.
I already think he's the best City striker ever. That's just me.
I'm almost there. I think for me, right, Aguero for me, right, I think once he gets above 200 goals, I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I think, again, right, I'm a massive Aguero fan myself. So it's not me trying to defend. I love both Aguero and Haaland. Love them both. But I think what it is, right, I think once Haaland gets to that 200 goal mark, I'm like, yeah. Because at that point, it'll get him at that point, and then after that, it'll be done. I think it's more a case of once Haaland keeps this year, next year, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, Luke, it's like Aguero. I think Aguero will always be a better player than him, all round. But I think the actual goal scorer in itself,
Haaland,
is like, it's a bit like, and I don't know. Obviously, just said to be fair, the greatest ever. Obviously, I might obviously been born a bit before you, and obviously Martin's probably going to mention people like R9 and people like this, and like Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush and Alan Shearer, people like this who are unbelievable. But they are like good. No, but like
Ian Rush.
I mean, the records and that speak for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
of course.
like the player as well as scoring goals. But no, he's incredible, man. He's incredible.
It's the fact that he almost got to Dixie Dean's record in the first season he was here. I mean, this year, who knows? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the way it's going, he easily be up there with it. So it just shows that the guy is still improving. I think this has probably been his best. I know he's not his best ever start per se, but I think it's his best all-round start. Like all-round game, he's improving.
Hold up, play, link up. Yeah,
he's getting better at all. And I think Haaland the first season he was unbelievable, but it was more in the box, waiting for the ball to come to him, and that's fine. But he's doing a lot more of the grunt work now.
Well, the difference is as well, Luke, is to be fair, in the first season, is like he's had arguably the greatest ever midfielder in the Premier League behind him in Kevin De Bruyne.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas like now, like I wouldn't even say, if I'm honest, I think he's been very, very good, but I don't think Phil's at the heights of the player of the season. I know he's playing well, but so it makes it even more impressive. Do you know what I mean? It makes it even more impressive with what he's doing.
Which is why when Shaki comes back, we could see.
Family glasses. 1 minute. I won't get them. They're in my other house bag.
No, it's just the strength he has into the box too, right? To hold off the defenders.
Yeah.
It's just next level, man. Like his physicality, I think we talked a lot about his goal scoring, but just his reading of the game and his physicality is it's top level.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Who do you think he likes? We were on about this on the way back after the game. Who do you think he likes playing on the wings with the most? I know we've not seen like Cherky on the right and stuff and things like that, but who do you think he will or he has like playing with on the wings the most? Because I said, to be fair, I said Grealish in the treble season.
Yeah.
I thought him and Grealish had a sort of good relationship. I know they were the good mates off the pitch and that as well. But I think obviously this season, I never thought I'd said this, but I think him and Doc have linked up quite well.
They have, yeah. I think Savinho has shown that. I think with Savinho, I think the confidence isn't quite there yet. I think with him, like, he's not a bad player. People say he is.
No.
The quality
He's
is
just very
there.
raw. He's just very raw, Luke. He's just very raw. And
him and Doku and the wings together would be something I'd like to watch at some point. I think when both are confident, Savinho's not like Doku. Like Doku's more pace and power. Savinho's more skill. But when they're both on the form, I think both. It's a shame because I think if we had like one experienced winger of high level quality and two project players, it'd be fine. But when you've got three players that are all growing and all developing, I get the frustration around them, but you've got to give them a little bit of time and patience. Which is why you got Cherky and Foden around him a bit more experience. So I think with Doku, I'm impressed with what I've seen so far. He's definitely doing really well. I was surprised he got benched, but it is what it is. You know, he off the bench and we did all right. But it's just, I think what we got to do with, I think a lot of people need to have a bit more patience with Savinho. He's got a new deal now. So he's there for that new deal. Now's the time to now kick on now. To kick on and improve yourself.
I agree with you, Elliot. I do think Grealish was probably the best when he linked that way. And you know, anytime you're playing with somebody, you have that type of relationship off the pitch, right? They know how you like to move. They know where you like the ball. So him and Grealish just had sometimes it just seemed like Grealish knew where Haaland wanted the ball, right? And Haaland didn't have to do too much crazy movement in the box for him or anything like that. I think Doku is still trying to develop that with him, but I'm really interested to see what a Turkey does into this fold with him. Just because the type of passes, because Turkey can do that KDB-esque type of pass.
Yeah.
When you're talking about putting it over the top or putting it, you know, on the ground to him, right? You know, Foden, I feel like Foden, you know, does create a lot, but some, you know, he's not when it comes to his passes aren't like finesse passes, I would say, right? I think they're more fundamental passes. He can do great through balls. Like the one in the Champions League was I felt like that was KDBS, the chip, right? Yeah. But I think Turkey can do that on a consistent basis more than Foden.
Foden's not a creator though. He can create, but he's more, I reckon, more a goal scorer than he is a consistent. But he can do both. It's just he's not De Bruyne, Foden. He's not. He's his own player. And I think that's perfectly fine to have. It's probably what you want Cherky to do with him to sort of manage the load of that kind of a creativity. So I think with Cherky being this team, now I imagine it'll probably be a bench job again, probably against Everton. I imagine it'll be more of a case of off the bench until he gets obviously back to his level again. Well, who knows? He could start with Everton, for all we know. But
he's not going international break, so he should be in City just training, right?
Yeah. But so and
the problem is, sorry, Luke. Yeah, sorry, mate. The problem is as well. Yeah, you just said about Foden, but the problem is what we have, and it's probably just the way that it's gone the footballing world. There isn't really any like KDBs like out there anymore. Do like what he used to, like the passing thing, like from like 30, 40 years. They're more like David Silva sort of players. Now, like you look at Pedri at Barcelona. Very just like, obviously I'm not saying he's not got a bad pass power because he's incredible. For me, he probably is currently the best midfielder in the world, my opinion. But like the way like the close control and it's very like David Silva-esque. And that's I think that's the same thing as like Oscar Bob as well. To be honest, I think you see him when he's got that close control, and you think, fucking hell, like you know what I mean? It's different. It's like Foden, and like even McAtee when McAtee come through, and that's obviously a lot different because it wasn't nowhere near the heights of what Phil showed, but you can sort of see that sort of play. Do you know what I mean? And
I just say Turkey just because I just remember that Club World Cup pass he did to Foden, and the cross he put in was just delightful.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking if we can get that consistently, you have a player like Haaland, a player like Foden, a player like Reinders making those runs into the box.
Where would you put him, Ed? Right wing.
I would put him right wing. I think I would want him right wing.
Yeah.
Just because he can cut in on his left foot. I know he's both footed, but he can just cut in on his left foot and just put it on a plate.
Yeah.
Right.
See for me,
okay.
for me it'd been it because on the way. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I was just saying on the way back, we were talking about, obviously, I don't know if you've heard his mind, but run about who do you think Haaland's like playing the most with, like winger wise, since he's been at us? And I've said Grealish, the treble season and that, and there was a few. One of the lads said Doku this season because he thinks it's linking up pretty well with him, but I said it's a bit too soon. But what I was going to say was, at the minute in time, and it's not a slate on him, but it's a minute in time, I would have Savinho as the last winger I would play. So if one fully fit, I'd have Mamouche playing over him at the minute. I'd have Doku playing over him at the minute. And I'd even have Cherky, which is quite mad to say he's never really played there for us. I just feel at the minute, I don't know whether it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether Pep's trying to play him into form, which I get. But then,
Is he
I don't know,
trying
he's
to
just
play
not.
into fitness?
Possibly.
I don't know. He just seems
Because
really
he's not
like.
played a lot. May I?
No, he hasn't. No.
He played 50 minutes until today.
Mm.
Listen, my thing with Savinho is quite simple. I think the Savinho stuff is based on the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the problem is, Martin, is I think a lot of people would have took 70 million for him, even if it was off the back of the season and there wasn't rumours about him.
But
I think that's the problem. I think that's the
people would
problem.
have sold Doku in the summer as well.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. But I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not. That's what I get.
I
what
honestly
you're saying.
think that my thing is, I think people are judging Savinho far too soon. Far too soon.
Yeah, but it's got to. The problem, what I will say, Martin, is this
His
is where it's
time's
good.
running out though, Martin, because the
this is where
guys
it's
coming
good.
back are going to be hungry for
Well,
those minutes.
No.
this is what-
I'm not saying playing week in, week out. I'm not saying that. But
what
let's
we're
get
gonna-
into this G&A thing.
Well, what
Because
we're
this
gonna-
G&A thing, go on.
Martin, just before you go, but before you get the stats up and that, right? What I was going to say is the reason I'm saying he needs to get a move on is because Mamouche is coming back. Cherky's going to be fit after the international break. You then got Bernardo Silva who's still going to play out there, whether we like it or not. I don't like it, but it's probably going to still happen. Then you're going to have people like Foden who maybe get pushed out on the right on the time, which we saw at Arsenal. You got, obviously, I don't know if I said him, but you got Doku. Like, there's a lot of players who he's got to try and do something, because if not, he's going to find himself probably not even second favourite to come off the bench. Which, by the way, I'm happy with. I like that. I like the fact that they don't know whether they're going to start or not. I'm a big fan of that, because I think competition is the best thing, and that's why we've won what we've won.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna. It's like, you know, this G&A, and I've said it because a few people are saying the same thing. I will come to you in a minute, mate, Dick. I promise you. Sam need 15 GA.
That was a crazy line, by the way. That was a crazy line you just said.
Sabio Bobo. What?
That was a crazy line you just said. That sounded so crazy. You said I'd come back to you by my kickoff. Like, what?
We want G&A from our wingers. Right. I'm going to throw this G&A stuff out because I don't. This G&A thing from wingers is a little bit of a myth. It's a myth. And I'll tell you why. Generally, Manchester City this season, we've scored 15 goals. Last season, arguably one of our worst seasons, we scored 72 goals in the Premier League. This is, yeah?
Yeah.
Season before, 96. Season before, we scored 94. Yeah.
Yeah.
21-22, 99. And you're going to see where I'm going to go in a minute. 2021, 83 goals. 1920, 102, which is one of our highest.
That's crazy, that.
What was that season? What was that season, Martin?
1920.
Yes, that's just after the. That's after the. That's after the.
95 goals, 106 was 17-18.
Yeah,
which of course was Leroy Sané, etc.
That's a problem.
16,
that's a problem.
17, 80. Right, no, I get that's the problem.
Yeah,
but I'm having to go back nearly 10 years for that, Elliot.
Yeah, I get that, but that's where
I can't live in 10 years ago.
No,
if
I get that.
Living in 10 years ago, then we're screwed.
Yeah, I get that, but that's what probably people are saying is when they look back at it and they go, "Fucking hell, how did we score that many goals?" They'll go back and look at the side and they'll see like Mahrez on the bench, like Brahim Diaz on the bench at the time. They were obviously Sterling and Sané.
We were playing.
No, we didn't. No. Well, We sort of didn't. Yeah, I guess we did, but then we also had Aguero.
Yeah, and to be honest, Sterling was scoring a lot of goals at the back post in that false nine area. He wasn't playing. He's not asking Sabinho to come in at the back post because the trouble is you got a big number 9 Norwegian meat cleaver up top.
I mean, Aguero wasn't bad though, were it?
No. I get what people are saying. People are not accounting for what Haaland is. And this is where I get confused. We've said last season we need to play to the big man's strength and get the big man involved a lot more. We're now doing that. Yes, but sadly, that's going to be at the expense of other people getting G&A because the big man's doing it. Because at the end of the day, and I said this today, if Sabinho is scoring 10, 15 goals and Doku's scoring 10 to 15 and Foden's getting 10 to 15, Foden gets usually around about 20 G&A a season on average, apart from last season. Then you want Reinders to do 10. We're going to be scoring 200 goals, and we've never done that.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But should a Burnley defender be a top goal scorer after Haaland? That'd be my question to you.
Should what?
Should a Burnley centre back be our second top goal scorer?
That's BS. That's come out from somebody else to make this stats look great.
No, but to the point is who is his second? But hold on. Who is his second top goal scorer?
Well, in it, Foden and Reinders.
On what? One. On one.
Well, Foden's got 2 overall.
Right, but so what I'm saying here is, when does other people start chipping in with goals? That's what probably people are asking. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not in part of this, but I'm going to be guessing.
Then you don't need to pass to Haaland then as much.
No, because I think it's a joint thing. Because I think what people are saying is like,
but Elliot, right? Wouldn't you say?
Because I think Pep wants it to all go through Haaland. I think that's what people don't want to say.
I'm not sure about that because the wingers don't make sense today. But then the wingers don't make sense.
Well, Mark, Pep did come out today and said we do need more goals from our wingers. He came out and said that today.
Right, no, that's fine, but then you're going to get less from Haaland.
That's not true, Mark. He can get 40. You can have.
How can a winger assist?
Because it's different. Because it's different. Because it's different. You're looking at it differently. You're looking at it from previous seasons. The way we're playing now is completely different. The pressing off the ball, you're in a different sort of shape.
People are asking for unrealistic targets.
I'm telling you, Mark. If you watch back certain parts of the first half when Oscar Bob was picking the ball up and he was running towards, there was people near the box or in the box. So that's not the problem. The problem is what people are probably saying is the end product is probably nowhere near good enough, which but I'm going to have to probably agree with that. For the wingers, I feel like, so for example, the Haaland goal was basically the copy and paste from Wednesday night against Monaco, where Guardiola chipped the ball over. Haaland fought his way through. Obviously, I know it was a different sort of type finish, but it was the same sort of way goal. That's fine doing that. You can do that on that time. But there's going to be times when people just play so narrow and you can't really get through them, which then people are then saying, is that where the winger thing comes into it?
But we've talked about our clinicalness for a while too, right? We talked about we got to finish our chances. Reinders today, you have to bury that, to bury this game.
I agree. But it's not Reinders and others people go out. They're only going at the wingers. But here's another stat then. So last season, in all comps, by the way, so we'll agree, but in 3,087 minutes, Sabinho had 3 goals, 13 assists. That's not bad.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
13 assists is not shabby. That's more than what Mahrez got in his first season.
For a first year as well. Bear in mind, we were absolutely all over the place last year as well. So 13 assists is brilliant. Yeah.
But people are doing this. My question is, what is it people want? If you're wanting 15 goals from every single player, you're going to be asking for record goal scoring.
No.
It's just, I think, again, Martin, like I said before, last season scarred a lot of people last year. It really did. I
think last season's got in everyone's head.
I think we're looking at it too much from we're looking from our point of view too much. I think I get where people are coming from in a way, because what they're probably saying is like, you look at Everton, for example, right? So David Moyes is setting up against us in the next game, after international break. All David Moyes is probably going to say is, well, if you mark Haaland at that game and you put 2 men around him, and I know it's a big if, by the way, I'm not daft, but You put 2 men around him. Where else are the goals going to come from? And at this minute in time, I don't think any of us actually know where the goals are going to come from.
But Elliot, I think, and this is why
I'll be honest. I know you're smirking, but I'll be honest, right?
7 games in and we're doing this.
No, just listen. I think Cherky has more chances of scoring a goal on the right wing than what Doku does on the left, Savino does on the left. Or the right.
Do you remember when we all gave up on Doku?
No, I'm not thinking, but even still then though, Martin, what has Doku scored this season?
So then it's a system problem.
I don't think it is.
No, they're good in the good. It's not a system problem.
I don't think it is.
So we've just found the worst wingers in all of football. Then they don't score.
For goal scoring, maybe. For goal scoring.
Okay.
For goal scoring.
So Bob, who's an academy player, Savino, who we bought, and Doku, who we bought, have all got the same problem now.
They're not prolific goal scorers, no.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking at a Marmouche to come into this team and add that.
Right, Ed, I'll ask you a question though. Then
I think you're not wanting to blame Pep with that one.
Which winger?
We're not.
Well, you are.
We're not.
Martin, we can roll the tape last season. How many one-on-ones did Savino miss? Would you say?
Last season, off the top of my head, 2, 3.
I think way more than that.
Can you name me all these way more chances then?
I mean, we can, Martin, we'll have time over the international break. We can roll back the clips. And I think he had 5 to 8.
Luke, do you get what I'm saying about the Cherky thing?
I think Savino's become a scapegoat.
No, but just listen. So Martin, so fair enough. Then I'll ask Luke this question, right? And then in fact, I'll ask you.
Can
first,
I just
right?
do this quickly because I do need
to?
Sorry, bite your dick off. Thank you for 17 months, mate. You, sir, are a superstar. Thank you for your continued support. It means so much. Thank you, mate. Right, go on, carry on now.
What I was going to ask you is, right, so, like says Doku, Mamouche, Savino, who else I've got in the wing? Use Bernardo, because Bernardo's playing the right a lot this season. Bernardo, and who else am missing on the wing, lads? Missing someone else. Oscar Bob.
Bob, yeah.
Just said them, so just them players, I've just said. Where do you think, when everyone's fully fit and on it, where do you think Savino fits into that currently?
I would see. Well, I said before that last time on the show, I actually really wanted Savino left, Doku right. But now on current form, I mean, well, Mamouche been out injured, so I need to see obviously how he does on how Cherky does. I mean, I get what you mean. I think it's kind of hard because I want to see everyone play a bit before I sort of come up like that. So I mean, like, It's me saying I can't put the question. I love those would answer it normally, but I need to see how Cherky and Mamouche do when they come back. But ask me this again in November. Ask me again then.
Yeah. So what would you say, Martin? What would you say if you put in one of them wingers on? Say you're starting with Doku and Oscar Bob on the wing. Who are you putting on out of them wingers I've just mentioned? And where is Savino ranking? Who's coming off the bench?
No, I would say Savino is coming off the bench.
Like near the end. What you're doing, you're putting that's what I mean. Are you going to put Cherky, Mamouche on before you go to Savino at this minute in time?
Yeah, probably. I agree with that.
So
but I'm not saying no. Again, my thing with Savino is I think he needs time. I think he needs to run the games. I think I can't judge Savino right now because Savino's played today was his full proper game since being back. Would you agree?
And by the way, Martin, I just looked at something. Savino missed 2 one-on-ones against Tottenham last season in one game.
That's fine. How many did Haaland miss?
No, I'm just saying. You said he missed 2 all last season, so I'm just looking at the. I'm just saying.
No, when are the other ones? Because I remember people glazing Savino in the Club World Cup. People were telling everyone Savino was amazing in the Club World Cup, and he was scoring bangers. This has happened because of Tottenham, and I'd rather people just have a set of bollocks and go, do you know what? Because of the Tottenham situation.
For me, honestly,
none of this hate on Savino before the Tottenham situation. Just be honest.
I'm just saying, why can't we compartmentalize this and just say Savino is a great assister? Like when you're talking about placing the ball and passing the ball, he's great at that. But when it comes to goal scoring, he's not that great at that.
Great wingers need to hover around 10 and 10 G and A.
Jesus.
10 goals, 10. Who?
At least I get you that.
Yeah. I said
Semenyo, I mean, Bournemouth winger will give you that.
Rodrigo probably wouldn't right now. He's out of form, but I'm on the bench a lot.
But the only
Your
time
mouth.
we've done that, Elliot, was when we played false 9.
Well, I mean,
Take Haaland out then.
no one's ever going to do
I
that.
don't
Are
know what people. It's
You heard
not
it,
our
Pat.
system.
they? No, mate, they Pat, man. Yeah, he's fucking swinging all over the place.
Yeah, I think he was having issues.
Probably got hit with one of Savinho's
It's
shots.
not the way we play.
The Tottenham thing, for me, I'll be honest, the Tottenham thing doesn't bother me. It happens. Players want to go.
No. You're
Players want
saying majority of people is because of Tottenham.
Yeah. I just think.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
And Brighton as well to an extent as well.
Yeah, I just think.
Because people
That
have
comment then.
Savino
Just go
above
back to that
Docklands.
comment. Just go back to that comment what you were just on.
Which one?
Go back, keep going. About Haaland getting injured, I think it was.
What? Which one?
I think it was. Let me try and find it.
Are you all right now, Pat? You connected?
I think so. Yeah, I think the browser just wasn't recognizing the camera, but look,
No,
just
mate.
come in and say hello to everybody. I haven't watched the game yet. I literally woke up 20 minutes ago, but I just wanted to say it's nice to come see us with 3 points and everybody bickering. So job well done.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting pissed
About
off.
Haaland being injured, Martin. I think it was.
So
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
explain yourself, Martin?
I'm not bickering, mate. This is what I mean. We've won, and all people got to do is flag off all
Sorry,
our
mate.
players.
I know. I just wanted to please explain for you because I just walked in when you were raising. I just walked in when you were raising your voice. So
No.
you're just a victim of bad timing.
Yeah.
No,
I'm on about the winger situation.
No.
City are a victim of their own success.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
People betting us going to get every 5-0 every game ain't going to happen. This isn't FIFA.
We know,
Lads.
yeah. We've known that since.
This is what I dream of. This is what people are wanting. They're wanting a winger like Salah, but if you go back to the winger like Salah was because they had Darwin Núñez who couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo.
No.
So they had
do you remember Liverpool's first season when they had Darwin Núñez? Salah really struggled because you had to play a deeper role.
The last 2 seasons, Elliot, Salah's taken him to all the success.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, well, they had Manny on the other wing as well, didn't they? Cifero got good.
No, Manny's not been there for 3 years.
No, but I'm saying when they had Firmino, they played differently, so the wingers were more important. If you got not important, probably the wrong term, but if you got a false 9, you're probably going to score more goals on your wings.
Well, this is the thing, Kathy. I do agree. I mean, was that apart from the assist against Brighton? I mean, it didn't see much nomination anyway. But this is what I mean.
I'm going to say this: there wasn't this big hoo-ha when Doku was trying to engineer moves out to Barcelona.
But those are like rumors, though. People didn't take that seriously, though, Martin. Like, people weren't, for some reason, people didn't take that as serious.
To be honest, I don't know that's a thing, by the way. So that's because I'm not in. I don't know if I've heard that before, but I don't know.
Pat's having a major problem with his camera at the minute.
This is the thing, right? At the end of the day, right? Players are here at the club and playing for us. You back them. At the end of the day, right? We can't change the squad ourselves when we're fans. We're not in the boardroom deciding what happens, behind the scenes. At the end of the day, right? Whatever the squad is, we back them. Obviously, we criticise if there's something to be critical about. But we won 1-0, kept the clean sheet, unbeaten, 7 games after Brighton, which was really crap.
That's my point. Exactly. I'm not saying they don't need to score more. Yes, they do. But this 10-15 stuff ain't happening.
Of course not, no.
You're breaking records all over the shop to do that.
Not every player can score, 10 to 15.
But that's what everyone... If Savinho gets 10, then it'll be, why is Doku not getting 10? Why is Oscar Bob not getting 10? And it doesn't start.
Why don't
we just chuck 5 balls on the pitch and we'll all have a go? Let's just all have a go at this, shall we?
It's crazy. They're crazy.
I think the problem is with a lot of fans is the fact that we had 3 probably world-class wingers at one time. I think that's probably another problem.
Mahrez, yeah.
Yeah, so like you say, you're always going to go off of that, which do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's not fair. It's not fair.
No, it's not. But that is probably what they're going
I
off
think
of,
they're
rightly
being
or wrongly. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not saying it's right bad because it's not. But when you had Mahrez, Sterling, and Sané at your club at all the same time, it's hard because if that's what people have just seen and that's what they want, do you know what I mean?
I want a toilet seat made out of solid gold, but it don't mean I'm getting one.
I'm only telling you what I think fans are wanting, mate. That's what I'm just saying, innit?
No, I understand, but the trouble is, I think some fans are being unrealistic.
They are.
Yeah.
It's.
But I think Marmoush and Turkey, I know whatever. I think those are two major pieces
We
for
never
us.
got offered 75 Pardo. See, this has got to be careful, Pardo, with rumours. We never got offered 70. We never got offered 70 at all. Tottenham never actually came back with another bid.
Yeah.
They made one bid at 50, and that was it.
But Martin, isn't that because we told them we wouldn't accept anything?
No, this is because people want to believe Fabrizio Romano over the club.
Shout out for Fabrizio, man. You go Viana's,
I told
mate.
you the club were getting pissed off with Fabrizio.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They were out, and you
So
know
why,
they
so
were.
why,
Elliot.
so why were people leaking him news then?
You know, what? Just because one person may have been leaking news.
Yeah, so,
But it
so
wasn't,
what if,
it wasn't
so,
the right news.
So what if that?
Tottenham
So what
never
if
came
that?
back with a second bid, and you know
So
they
what
didn't
if
come
that?
back with a second
So
bid.
what if that one person were Hugo Viana then?
I don't know who it was.
Well, it's always got to be someone for him to know about and putting bids in.
Right. No, but what Elliot, my point I'm making is here, right? Because with all due respect, Fabrizio Romano doesn't run Manchester City Football Club.
No.
I know everyone eats on his final word, and you know, if Fabrizio
Brentford.
Romano said breaking news, it's raining, everyone would go and get a rain mac on. I understand that.
Yeah.
Because they believe everything he says and does.
But I mean, he did get a lot of City stuff right in the summer, though. You'd have to say that. That's probably what.
Was that Viana they get up the information there? Was that
Well,
Viana?
that's what I'm saying, Luke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, innit? Because like the Cherky thing, the Donnarumma thing, it was so certain on him all. He's got to come from someone from the club. So
yeah. Yeah, I just, you're right. Like, I'm sorry, right? But like, obviously, look, I did like other players to score goals, but at the end of the day, right, Martin, you're right. It doesn't matter who does score the goal. I think it's more a case of like, get a game like today where we grinded it out. Fair enough. In Monaco, we didn't do that, obviously because of penalty, but it's what it is. Arsenal as well. I think it's more a case of like, I think last season's team, if anything, would have probably drawn that game or lost that game last season. I think the fact that we managed to hold on and sort of see out the result, I think in itself is a positive that people need to actually focus on, because last season the amount of times that we always thought, oh no, here we go, like 1-0, it could be 1-1 in a minute, but we are starting to see a tougher, mentally stronger City team than we were last season, which is good. It's a start of something. I'm not saying we're back to our levels again. We've still got a way to go, but I'm seeing some very good signs so far. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing in most aspects.
By the way, Jesus wasn't great, which is the reason he rang his mammy after PSG because he didn't get picked.
Oh God!
People have forgotten a lot of what went on. A lot.
Because
it was 10 years ago, people have forgotten what happened 10 years ago.
Was that the game when he had Zinchenko start as a false nine?
Yeah, and he rang his mum.
Right.
He said, I rang my mum and said he's not playing, man.
Well, let's ask Pat, right? Pat just came in. Pat, what would you think will be a good output from our wingers goal-wise? Not assists, goals-wise. What would you like to see?
Well, I was about to answer that question before you'd asked me anyway, Ed. So I appreciate the question. The thing for me is that my opinion on goal contributions from the squad, from squad players that aren't named Erling Haaland, has changed a lot since the false 9 days. Because if you look at what we did in the false 9 days, by the end of every season, how many players were basically on the list for like double-digit goal and assist contributions? It was incredible.
Yeah.
You basically have pretty much the core plus a few extras of the starting lineup with double digits all year round. It's like you never saw us at the top of the assist list. You never saw us at the top of the goals list, in terms of, Premier League leaders and things like that. But my God, once you get to about the 10th or 15th, it was just dominated by all attackers and midfielders, basically. Once Erling Haaland came in, that was going to change. That had to come from somewhere else, and you saw from the first year in the treble season, like his contributions were absolutely incredible. He's taken away a lot of those goals and assist contributions from a lot of players because we've had to change, because that's the player Erling Haaland is. So unless you're expecting Galacticos level in contributions from all of our players, then you either sell Erling Haaland, or you accept the fact that this is where our goal contributions are going to come from. Pray every day that he doesn't get injured, because then we're going to have to resort to a plan B that we're uncertain about. But at the end of the day, we know for a fact that the false nine system does work. Now, whether referring back to that as a plan B, if he gets injured, suspended, or anything else, then that's how things are. That's where the goal contributions come from now. We're not in false 9 days anymore, and we're not Galacticos banging in 5 goals before.
Yeah, but we're actually playing a lot more direct now.
Yeah. But the thing, look, again, like I said, I haven't watched the game yet. I'm looking forward to watching the replay. But from what I've seen,
Gavardio was the one who played the ball over the top.
Yeah.
It was just basically a punt over the top again.
Yeah,
the ball's wrong. The ball.
But looking at that from what I've seen about how the game sort of panned out is, yes, I'll agree. Like, to me, it sounds like we haven't got our mojo back, because I think if we truly did have a mojo back, we'd be 2-3-0 up at halftime. The game would be out of sight, basically. Yeah. But one thing I can say, going into the international break, the fact that you were able to hold out 80, 85 minutes like that against Brentford away, who have always given us a fight ever since they got promoted, that's character building. That's character building, because for a fact that in the last 12, 18 months, there is no chance in hell we would have held a lead like that, especially against Brentford, or even against any sort of, against any sort of scrappy mid-table team.
Sorry, Elliot, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Elliot, do you want to read that comment out for me, mate? Nice and loud.
Nice and loud. You know what's mad? Elliot was the only one who went to the game today, and he's the only real fan. Cheers, Kim, mate.
Go on, Elliot.
Pat, just watch the first half, mate. Don't watch the second.
Yeah, I've heard.
This is spot on. You know what's mad? We won today and we're unbeaten in the last 7. All comps and fan bases.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Let me ask you a question then, yeah? So in the summer, are you signing a winger, yes or no?
Yeah, I'm not saying it, but I'm not saying you're not doing.
Right, so to people's points, does that not tell you where the winger situation is?
Yeah, right, Elliot, but there's a big difference between Sabinho needs time and Sabinho is garbage shit selling.
I never said that.
No, I'm only putting in what people are saying. I didn't say you.
I like
but the majority of people going Sabinho shit selling.
Experienced winger, yes. But also don't mean the other people the shit as well.
Would you like on the wings? Can I ask that question as well? Or?
Guys, I just did research.
Elliot's got a new favourite. He's called Elisa.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've always liked Elisa.
He's a hell of a player. We're not denying that at all. Yeah,
I've always liked Elisa. Man, we should have got him from Palace.
So you can claim that. And claim that as our own.
Right. I've always liked Elisa. But I think we should have got him when he left Palace.
Am I right in saying Palace are still the only team left in the league that are undefeated?
No, they lost today to Everton.
They did lose. Oh, right. Okay.
So everyone's lost now.
Grealish with a late winner. God, the world's gone mad.
Okay, I just checked the stats, guys. Since Haaland has been here, we've only had 2 to 3 players over 10 goals since Haaland has been here, besides him.
Don't give a shit about Everton players, Alan. Carry on, Ed. Say again.
No, I was just saying, so I looked at the numbers, and since Haaland has been here, we've only had 2 to 3 players besides him score over 10 goals.
What would they add?
That was Phil Foden, Julian Alvarez,
Mamouche.
Can I have an apology now, Ed? No, after 3, Ed. Martin, I am so sorry.
But guess what? All those positions were wingers.
No.
Alvarez won the wing.
To be honest, man, he's bricking it over next week more than anything.
You're chucking Foden in the wing now just to suit your argument in your debate. You are shameless. You are shameless to chuck Foden to the wing just to suit your argument.
Love it. Fair play.
And do you know what people just can't accept is you've got the big man, and the big man doesn't make that everyone chipping goals because he's a selfish fucker who wants 50 himself.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
If we're scoring 95 goals a season and Haaland's getting 50 of them, how the fuck are we sharing 10 and 15 around to every player then? This is what I'm saying. I'm sorry, you wanted a big man. This is not Aguero times anymore. This is, I am the big man. I am the focus. Everyone else get out of my way. Erling Haaland, you don't have a Ferrari and use the fucking Skoda.
You had a Skoda once, didn't you?
No.
Okay, we'll
Good
get
evening,
your super chats in, everyone.
Thought you were busy.
But the wingers don't need
we won a
chipping
game,
though, innit, Al?
Hi, mate. How you doing, Elliot? Good
Have
stuff.
we won a
Wow,
game,
now,
Alan? Have we won a game, Alan?
How are you, Martin?
Top five,
Very
Alan.
good.
Top
I'm
five.
very
Alan.
good. 7 unbeaten in a
No.
title race. Bollocks to your top 4 race. We're in a sort of
Treble.
title race, sunshine.
Right, where are we in the league? Fifth.
Fifth.
Right? How many points off top? How many points off top are we, Alan?
3 points.
Oh!
Did you imagine we'd be like that after we lost to Brighton, Alan? And be honest.
No, I didn't.
See, there you go. There you go. Enough said. Arrest the case. Move on.
All
Carry
right,
on.
I thought we played well first half. We moved the ball really well. Second half, we were fucking shit.
But we won 1. So
But we won 0-0.
you're playing shit.
Clean
Win the
sheet,
game, we'll
clean
take it.
sheet. Yeah.
So
Hey, we didn't have one shot on target in the second half. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
when playing shit, we'll take it. 3 points.
Yep.
Do you know what it is to me is? I'm going to go back 2 years. Again, not going to like this. Do you remember the days when we used to start slow? And we were like, oh, we're just feeding this game. Remember? And then like March time, we put the afterburners on. Everyone else was scoring 4 and 5 goals and exerting all their energy. And when it come March, they all went flat on their arse and went out of gas. And we had plenty of gas in the tank. You don't have to win 5-0 in September, October.
I know, Martin, I know. But it's don't start looking at the table till at least 15 games have gone.
Right? So why are you looking at performances?
I'm just looking at performances and the way we're playing. That's it.
I disagree. I don't think we were shit second half. That were professional.
I thought, really?
They had one shot on target all game.
Sloppy as shit, I thought.
They had one shot on target all game.
Well, when they went clean through.
Yeah, that's the only
That
chance.
was saved.
Only chance.
And what about when Donnarumma decided to hold the ball too long and then he fucking kicked it against their
Yeah,
game?
Alan.
Oh, Alan, that's an agenda coming out, you know.
What about that save he made, Al? What about that save he made, Al?
Hey?
What about that save he made?
Yeah.
See, Alan Trafford did the exact same thing against Spurs and ended up in a goal. So
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I keep saying this. People are never going to forgive this team for last season. We are still, and we hate to admit this, we have got last season in our heads.
Yeah.
And it ain't coming out and it ain't going away. This team will have to win the league because I'm happy for everyone writing us off at the minute.
Do you think we're capable of winning the league? Be honest.
Yes.
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 Yeah, absolutely.
We're keeping clean sheets. We're scoring with a top goal scorers in the whole league.
Hang on. The whole way through the game, the commentator's going, we concede goals in the last few
I don't
minutes.
give a shit what a commentator says who doesn't know jack shit because he's biased. We're in the top 3 for defense.
You have to be honest, Alan. The fact that we held out for 80, 85 minutes without conceding away at Brentford, which has always been a tricky fixture, is.
Oh yeah, I know.
I said before you came on camera, I said it's not. Look, we haven't got our mojo back. That's understandable.
Yeah,
but it's character building. To do that going into an international break, that's going to build a lot of confidence in the team going forward.
Yep.
Right. City have conceded 5 goals. Liverpool have conceded 9. Bournemouth 8. Tottenham 5, Palace 5, Chelsea 9, Everton 7, United 11, Brighton 10. What we're doing here, we are we're in the top 3 for goals conceded, and you're listening to a sodding commentator go, City are one of the worst defensive records.
Arsenal are the best, but that's because Arsenal.
I'm sick to death for this bullshit agenda that runs out from everyone. I'm sick to the fucking backseat of it. It's about damn time we got behind this team, because you know what's going to stop us winning the league? Our own fucking downfall will. Because we're too busy slagging all the players off, slagging the manager off, slagging every other fucker off. Tell you what, why don't we do what we're normally good at? Back our boys and we'll take them to a title. Because yes, we are good enough for the title. Because Liverpool are shit. Arsenal are not playing great. I don't see Arsenal winning 5-0 every fucking week. They scrapped to 2-0 against West Ham. At home.
I said, born for a
and their fans are going, what an amazing performance. Our fans are going, we only won 1 now. We've scored the most goals in this damn league. We've got the best striker in the whole of the universe, and we're complaining because Semenyo's not putting the ball in the fucking net. Do me a favour.
And the best goalkeeper as well.
Yeah. When do we back our fucking players? When? Seriously, when?
And the best right back in Nunes.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yep.
Love that.
Okay, now everyone's like, yeah, got Martin going. By the way, big up to the LB Raiders.
He was texting me during the bloody game. During the game from the.
I fucking ignored you because all I got was beep, shit, sloppy shit, wank, quack.
Hey, I was really enjoying you in the conversation, me and Elliot, because we were chatting all the way through the game.
Thank you, Stephen. Brentford were unbeaten at home until today.
Yeah, this is actually the first time they haven't scored, by the way.
Yep.
So there's a lot of positives in this game.
Look, of course not perfect, but again, like we're 3 points behind, and look, after Brighton, we all feel the best, don't we? The worst at Brighton, where we're going to be, but we've 7 games unbeaten since Brighton. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it.
Nobody's saying that, Lazilla. We're talking about the way we play with the long balls now. We are going more direct, mate.
Yeah.
We are.
That's the argument people are making on it. Evening, Andrew. Hope you're well.
It's just.
Is anyone happy today? Just wondering.
Yeah. I thought this was really good.
Long journey, but I'm happy. Yeah.
Long journey.
Yeah.
Long journey.
I was before Martin's rant.
No, I'm all right. I'm getting 50 quid out of Haaland. But I need to talk about this. Ruben Diaz took a lot of stick.
Can I just ask one question? Because I've not heard. Because as soon as the final whistle went, I went off to bed.
Rodri said he's fine.
Rodri, how bad is Rodri? Because he's hamstring, isn't it?
No, he said it was a twinge. Basically.
In what, hamstring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is good. It'll keep him at home. He won't go on Spain duty.
Yeah, he already said
he's already confirmed it. He's already confirmed he's not going to Spain.
2-week rest. He should be up Saturday.
Yeah, but he basically has put some quotes out. Well, Pep and him have actually just on, because I know some people may want to know what's happening with Rodri. Rodri says he is good after feeling a little bit in his hamstring. It seems like it's not that much. Midfielder confirms he will not join up with Spain, but hopes to play for City in the next game. Pep Guardiola did say he has now won 250 out of his 349 Premier League games, but he's a fucking shit manager. And he said, now let's go for 250 more.
Whoever said that?
Pep Guardiola.
He's staying there.
No. You might think shit, you donut.
What, who said he's shit?
Yeah.
Well, there's one on the panel.
What?
Someone on this panel thought he was finished. Time to go.
It's time to go.
Company in it, Al.
Don't talk in your mouth full.
Vincent Company.
Do you know what? And you know what? I love this as well. And what I was impressed with when it comes to Diaz, because that was the one thing we were lacking last season.
Yeah.
Last season, everyone said, We can't win ugly. We're too open at the back. We're wide open. You can get a double-decker bus through our defence. Now you can't. Now you can't get anything through our defence.
Can't we Nunes there?
Thank the left back, innit?
Nunes is very good today, Alan.
Clean sheet.
He was.
So was Ruben Diaz. He's on number 3. He hates United, but he loves City.
Apart from Vardiol's header for the chance, I thought it was alright. But apart from that,
Yeah, Diaz man of the match for me, by the way.
And you know what? After the international break, Kushinov, Ain't Nora, Cherka, Mamouche.
No, you can't play, man.
All back.
You can't drop O'Reilly, man.
No, I'm not saying you can. I'm talking about the options.
All right, yeah.
Competition's good.
I thought you meant put him.
He's going to rotate them, though, Elliot. He's going to rotate them.
He will play him. He will, of course, play him.
Yeah, it's like today. I think that he rotated Doku. Doku can't play. With Doku's ankles, Elliot, he can't do 90 minutes at that speed continuously for 70 games. There's no way.
Well, Jack won't be able to play against us, will he? 2 weeks time.
No.
Nope. And that's actually a positive thing. Everyone talked about Crystal Palace. Wow, they've had a great run. Come to an end now. Everton.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got a nice run of games. You've got a couple of weeks. Everyone can just chill out. I thought Ruben Diaz was back to his old self today.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Keep going.
I understand people want perfection, but 7 Premier League games in, I ain't looking for perfection. This is about building patterns and building form. And you know what? The way we're going is, this is what, you're 7 games unbeaten now in all comps.
Yeah.
And if people just keep ignoring it, then you go 10 games, then you're at 11, then you're at 15. And by the time anyone's noticing, this is what I love about all these rivals, and why I do say we're quietly in a title race, because let the rivals write us off. Let everyone don't give a shit about us. And I said, because I said this to Regal the other day on Blue Pill, Red Pill, I says, you'll notice City are in a title race when it's too late.
Yeah. Under the radar, we go. I like that.
You keep us in the shadows, in the background, keep saying we're done and we're finished.
Just beat
Here's the thing, come February, if City are 3 points, 4 points away from the top of the league, I fancy us to win the league at that point.
Yeah. Keep us in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, Premier League top 5 points or so in first, maybe 3 points if we see pushing really well. Champions League top 8 for January. I'm happy with that. Just saying contention.
Yeah. And the next time we actually play, because of the way the fixtures fall, if we beat Everton and we beat Bournemouth, we're top of the league by the time Arsenal play their second game back.
Yeah.
And then I've got to say we're in a title race. I can't not be near the top or at the top and then say I'm not in a title race.
Shameless to say
I think that Bournemouth game is going to be a really good test for us too.
It will be.
Straight after City play Everton, Fulham play Arsenal play away at Fulham, and Marco Silva's always given Arteta headaches.
He has, yeah.
That's always been a buggy team.
Assi, Iwobi, Smith Rowe,
Yep.
Have on.
Yep.
No, I'm not happy. It was another terrible performance.
Oh, for God's sake.
I think he's being sarcastic.
Yeah,
I hope so.
It's because Doku was a sub. Come on, Alan. Say something nice and positive for the change. Or if you think you're going to say with shit, say with shit. Go on.
No, the first half we played.
everyone was less shit.
Just speak, please, Patrick. I think we were absolutely very, very good first half. I was impressed. We passed the ball quickly and smoothly and created opportunities. But second half, we dropped off, and we did. Whatever you might say, we did drop off. Okay?
Yeah, I agree. That is something I will say. I think second half, once we did the
I must admit, I was worried last 10 minutes, though. Oh, Christ, please don't concede, for fuck's sake. Especially when they were getting long throws in and corners. I'm thinking, shit.
Savino were good, weren't he, Al?
Pardon?
Savino were good today, weren't they?
Well, you're just rage baiting now.
It was
you
shit. It was shit.
Yeah, I need to big up this guy today. I thought Nico
He did
G
very
was
well. Yeah.
Talk about him, Martin. Talk about him.
a lot better.
I'll tell you what, first half, Elliot, first half, I was really impressed with Oscar Bob. Some of his control and his passing and his dribbling was brilliant.
Yeah, agree.
Got a good goal though, didn't he? And a good assist.
Who?
Oscar Bob.
Yeah, I thought Bob should have buried that one. The one Bob gave to him. I thought Foden was going to bury that one.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought that's what you want, Elliot. I thought you wanted goals and assists from wingers.
Yeah, I do. Who's his top assist and goal scorer so far this season, Martin? On wing.
Docker, innit?
Then who?
I think it's Rodri.
No, winger.
Oh, winger.
Bob.
Bob.
So he's second best then.
Yeah, all I'll say is he's played a small proportion of the games and he's created more.
We just said we create more down the middle now than we do wings.
Yeah,
mate. Oscar Bob is class, mate.
I'm joking, Alan. I'm winding people up to talk about Jesus.
Don't ever go Oscar Bob, mate. He's class.
I think Oscar Bob needs to do more. I think he does.
Behave.
I think he was good first half. Second half, I think he went out the game a little bit.
Well,
I think he did better.
Join the other 10 people in the second half.
Yeah.
We were terrible.
Yeah, I agree with Al on that. I do agree with Al on that.
That was shocking.
No one were good in second half, to be fair, apart from probably Diaz.
I hate to say it, but I think
you do know defending and managing is part of the game, don't you? Defending and managing a game is part of it, you know.
That's what I just said, the defenders, apart from the defenders. And Donnarumma.
I thought Nico G was decent.
Well, he came on.
Second half.
Can I ask a question about Nico G, guys? Like, for some reason, he's always on the ground. And I know he throws his body around, but I was like, dang, he's
eating grass.
I was just like, dang, I think that's why he sometimes gets injured a little bit, because he just throws himself around a little bit. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was Champions League, mate. In Champions League, they can play. In the Premier League, they can't.
Otamendi spent half his time on the fucking floor.
Hell of a defender, though.
True.
Fucking bullshit shit.
Yeah, I just noticed that that's a good thing.
It was the core. It was one of the core of our defenders during the Premier League win streak record that helped us get to 100 points. He's been in the team with the season.
Martin, I just brought up that Nico G throws himself around, and I just said I noticed him on the ground a lot today. Like he does that a lot.
Martin, that doesn't fit your agenda.
I'm too busy laughing at.
What comment are you reading?
Sparkus.
Hey, Elliot.
Yeah, go on, man.
What agenda? Why? Because you've got a thingy agenda.
Elliot.
Yeah, I can hear, man.
No, we can't let him play. No, we can't let him play.
Shut up, Martin. Elliot.
Oh, tell me to shut up. I'm sorry. I do apologise. Carry on. I was speaking, but carry on.
Can we take the piss out of Liverpool and say
we're talking about
how good Verts, Elliot? Verts, what a fraud.
No, I thought you were scared of Liverpool. I thought you were shitting your knickers over Liverpool.
Listen, the vermin.
Liverpool are good. Liverpool have spent 500 million. I'm scared.
What's your agenda on anyway, Martin?
I don't know.
He's in the right mood today, isn't he? What's the matter?
No. I'll tell you what I'm in the mood for. People who are scared of shadows and shitting their knickers over nothing.
Name names, Martin.
Well, I was like, let's laugh at Liverpool. You were crapping yourself at Liverpool, as were many other people. They've spent $500 million. We can't compete. Now what? You eat your crisp and sit there in silent. Get that crisp £50 out and get ready.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
What agenda have we got?
Look, do you want to hear a funny story?
Go on.
A couple of weeks ago, I went on a client meeting. Okay, it was about 15 k's outside the city centre. I had the meeting, I was walking back to the train station because over here it's like London. You have to get the train everywhere and the trams, right? I was walking back to the train station, and I felt diarrhea coming.
Well, it's a super anecdote, but we need to move on.
Yep. So
we might need to fast forward this story.
Progress has been made slowly.
I ran from a cheek shot down the platform to the toilet. I didn't make it. It's shit everywhere.
Anyway, progress has been made slowly but surely. It will click, and it will be game on. For fuck's sake, we won and getting better. Trust in the process. Trust in Pep. He knows what he's doing. Spot on, mate. Pep breaks Mourinho looks more comfortable right wing. He's still talking. Don't realise I can mute him. Andy's right. Donnarumma can't kick the ball.
Oh, get your glasses on.
When will these so-called wingers ever get to the byline and cross the ball? Rick Holden.
Yo, Spartacus, one shot on goal. Tell me what happened to that shot.
That's what we're saying, Dean. Are we playing that way? We don't play that way anymore, mate.
No, we don't. No.
We're playing more direct now through the middle for the big man.
Are we fuck?
Oh, come on then, Alan. Tell me how we're playing them.
Well, the first half, we played like normal City, passing the ball around.
How did we score the goal, Alan?
And the second half, we tried to do that, and they stopped us from doing it.
Yeah, because you know something. I keep saying this. When you play a flat back five, direct wingers don't work.
They do if they.
No, they very rarely work. They don't work. It didn't work when Burnley did it at Turf Moor against Liverpool. But do you know why teams play flat back 10? Because it works.
Well, it works then, didn't it?
Yeah, Haaland talked about that in his post game. Actually, he talked about trying to find spaces against a lower block opposition and stuff.
Yeah, that's World Cup winner Otamendi to you.
It's shit.
Spot on, Neil.
It's shit.
Salute the general. Alan, any more agendas today?
Yeah, I think you're talking fucking shit.
Oh, and I think your football knowledge comes out of the Kinder Bueno. Agenda. My 15-year-old's got a better ball knowledge. Martin has an academy agenda and Nico G agenda. Oh, okay. They got right back issues as well. Who? Us? Yeah, that's Elliot Bottom right. At the time, they were scary, to be fair. Oh, mate, I wonder if you can actually laugh now, innit? Martin, I told people that this Liverpool team is playing like City last season and performances caught to them now. Yep.
Yeah. Crap.
I agree. I'm telling you, and I said I said I will make my full judgment after the Liverpool game whether we'll win the league or not. Yeah. But we can win the league.
Well, Arsenal aren't playing great. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing anyway. Liverpool are playing crap right moment anyway. I'll play crap anyway when they were winning. We have every chance of winning the league this year. As long as we stay in it, stay in the fight, we have every chance to win it this year.
I don't know. I think Alan's just got up in a right weird mood this morning.
It's a public holiday here, so
that's rich coming from you.
It's a public holiday here, so yeah, just it's like.
Is it? He told me he was working today, and that's why he couldn't get on.
It's a public holiday. Hang on, public holiday in Sydney, not in Melbourne.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you had yours 2 weeks ago.
Haaland is the best striker. Yep, spot on.
Yep.
Anyway, Luke, who was your man of the match?
I would say Haaland for winning goal, but I'm stuck between him and Diaz. I think Diaz today, was exceptional. It's exactly what I want to see from him. Because he's had obviously a few games where he wasn't been at his best, but I just think when he's like that today, where he's defending and sort of doing what he does, all the dog work and defending what he needs to do, I think. Without Diaz today, I don't think we went a shit clean sheet. So yeah, I'll go Ruben Diaz today.
Ed?
Oh, I said mine earlier. I said it was Diaz for me. I think he commanded the back line really well today. I think, he had the captain armband. with Bernardo being out too. So he led us out there today really well. I
Yeah.
think he for Vardio's somewhat mistakes or sloppy passes, he was right there to clear things up too. He also had some really big blocks in our area today too. So I think it was it was his best game of the season for me.
Yeah, he's not world class. Ash. Let's calm down a touch.
Whoa.
They said about this world class thing. And Jeremy Goat, you are right. It's crazy. People scream for pacey wingers now. They want both of them. So
Can't win anymore. This funny fan base, can you?
no, I did say. See, one thing. Me and Elliot had a chat. When was it, Elliot? About 2 months ago. And Elliot did say to me, Pep's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't sometimes.
Yeah.
And he really is.
Yeah.
He really is. He's never going to win.
No.
And it's just that's football, I guess. Alan, who was your man of the match? If there was one.
Well, I thought Diaz overall, but Oscar Bob was winning it up till half time.
Donnarumma, would you say Donnarumma?
He did fuck all.
It's good.
I'm talking about for the save, right? He only had one moment. He really had to step up.
Exactly.
He stepped up for us, and also we know Brentford is really good at their set pieces, their long balls. I thought he really did a good job controlling the box today too.
No,
Oscar Bob was not bad. I agree, but man of the fucking match.
I said first half. You didn't listen to what I said. Hey, Baldy.
What do you guys think about Reinders today? How was he for you guys today?
It's better today. He is getting better. He's getting better. It'll get.
Let's be real. No team is playing great right now. Obviously, we all know the YouTube Consequence is going to make profit of hyping up Arsenal. Liverpool.
Yeah,
Just do our job and move in silence. I totally agree.
Yeah, just get on with
That's
job.
why I will be another £50 up come May. Jarvis has gone for O'Reilly. Pat, your man of the match, brother?
I haven't watched it, but if everybody's saying Diaz had a blinder, like if everybody's saying Diaz had a blinder going back to what he was 3 or 4 years ago, then yeah, whatever.
Just anybody.
Yeah.
Elliot.
Or it's the tea lady. Yeah, no worries.
Tea lady.
Nunes.
Oh, God.
Nah, away fans.
Yeah, it was superb.
Especially the fat bastard that had his shirt off at the end. And,
that was me, Alan.
Alan's shirt, eh?
That was me, cheeky cunt.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, can we not use the C word? I'm all for a thing, but don't want to get demonetized completely here, lads.
See you next Tuesday. And speaking of next Tuesday, we'll see you for USA versus Australia. That's a nice segue.
Oh.
What do you think?
That's why I landed up, Pat.
Ash has gone Haaland. That goal was mad. By the way, please smash that like button. Appreciate that. I'll go Diaz man of the match. Yeah, I'm probably going to say Ruben Diaz for me. I think Diaz, for a number of reasons, thought he was solid as a rock. And I think he deserves it. He's took a lot of stick lately from a lot of people. Some fair, some not so much. But I would agree. It is what it is. Thought he was superb today. And I honestly believe, because like you said, Ed, when normally it's Gabardio lifting Diaz up, when he has a slight dip in the game, Gabardio today was Diaz lifting him up. And I think that's what makes a good partnership as well. I think that's what makes a brilliant partnership. Is when you support each other. Because I keep saying it, individuals win games, teams win leagues.
That means one of them getting injured then on international duty.
Not gonna lie, but we got Big Cush. We've got Big Cusher back. Not gonna lie,
it might not be bad though.
I'd love a Peter B. Green, Nicky Summerby type player in the team. I hear it. But again, we didn't win. This is the thing. We played breathtaking football under Brian Orton and finished 16th.
Good football though.
Yeah, it was great. But this is the thing. Do you want? I said, do you want entertainment? Go to the cinema.
Both.
Football's about winning.
Both.
No.
Insurance.
Well, I think Elliot. I think we're working towards that, right? I think.
Yeah.
I think we're working toward that because
I
I
don't
think
know.
when
I
we
think
tried
we'll
to
win
do that
treble
against
again.
Brighton, the team is not ready for it yet, or less for a full 90. And we really got exposed. So I think we're just Peppers is building us up to that.
Treble number 2, man.
Trouble number 2. Our back line keeps passing to Donnarumma, even though knowing he's not Edison. Why not just lob it to Haaland instead of risk pass to the goaler?
True.
I think he's done well though. Like I know, he maybe had that one that came off he was getting pressed, but other than that, I think he's done a good job with distribution or just getting it out of there, passing it. So I think Donnarumma's done fine.
Yeah, listen to this for a start, man.
Go on.
We've not lost a game since we've signed Donnarumma.
No, we haven't.
Haven't.
We're 7 unbeaten.
Donnarumma, that's why.
We are 7 unbeaten, and the
Forget
next
about
few
Pep.
games,
Forget about
we're
Pep and
5th in the
Haaland.
league.
That Donnarumma influence.
You've got Everton at home, Villarreal away, Villarreal away, Aston Villa away, Swansea away, Bournemouth at home, Dortmund at home, and then Liverpool at home.
Yeah.
All up to the Liverpool game, City can win all them.
Well, even Liverpool we can win that. Well, I know home is.
And if they beat Liverpool, then you are in a title race.
If you beat
are.
Liverpool,
If you beat Liverpool, you probably got to say you're close to being favorites.
Haaland against the Van Dijk, who's off form and getting older. I mean, surely I'm sorry.
is that away? Is that away or at home?
We're at home. We're at home.
Mm.
Anfield. I mean, no matter what team are going there, Anfield's always a bit shit anyway for us to anyway.
Bernardo didn't play today. John Stones didn't play today. Again, Pep has his favourites. We'll play them every game.
Well, we've seen Lester John Stone now for another 2 months anyway. So
Max is going to England.
Right, what do you know what?
Actually,
Actually, Liverpool have got some tough fixtures coming up soon. Like,
yes,
United at home. Yes, I know it's United, but
yeah,
we've seen United teams that are terrible get away with draws at Anfield. Then they're going to go Frankfurt away, not easy. Brentford away in the league, and then Palace at home in the cup again, not easy. Liverpool at home, and then they play Real Madrid at home before they play us.
Who's that?
Liverpool. They've got a tough run coming up before they play us.
Arsenal's schedule is a little bit better.
To me, Arsenal look the team to beat for me.
Can I ask why?
I feel like they're the team to beat until they're
they
not.
do look. Yeah, I know what I'll say.
They are their worst.
Got the best.
Yeah. Not right now, but later in the season now, they are their worst enemy. They become their worst enemy.
I think the squad.
No, I'm asking how.
So I'm not saying you're wrong. I think
they've got the best squad. They've got the best squad without a doubt.
The squad is good.
Fair enough. Yeah, agree on that one.
Like for example, they could afford to drop Odegaard, Rice, and like that Marino.
Well, Odegaard's out for a long time now. We do wish him the best.
Yeah, he did his MCL.
Yeah,
that sounded so sarcastic.
No, it was not bad. I don't know.
Rodri,
I'm asking the question. I agree with you. They are doing well, but they're not blowing teams away here.
No, not either. Newcastle.
This is what I'm saying. Why are Arsenal okay at not blowing teams away and winning 1 and 2-0? We do it. It's wrong.
That's a good point.
Why are we held so different?
It's because of what we've shown in the past. People always talk. Even the commentators, they're like, "Well, City hasn't gotten back to their best."
Alan and Elliot both just said Arsenal got the best squad. So why are they okay winning 1 and 2-0 and we're not?
Still winning, though, aren't they?
So are we.
Winning 1-0 against them.
And
they only beat Olympiacos 2-0. They only just beat West Ham 2-0.
Yeah, but you just said 1-0.
No, but they are winning by the odd goal then.
They just beat Newcastle 2-1.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Why are they different if they've got the best? I'm trying to figure out what the difference is.
What can we just say before we carry on? Fucking Angie's looking a bit fucking shit as usual, isn't he?
I don't care about Ange.
Fraud he is, eh?
Don't care about Ange. Alan, instead of trying to vert around the question, tell me why you are holding City at a higher standard than Arsenal when you're saying Arsenal got the better squad.
Arsenal have got a better squad. And
Then why are you holding us at a higher standard than them?
I think they're a better squad than we are.
Then why are they again, Alan? Jesus Christ, this is like trying to get blood out of a stone. Why are you holding them at a higher standard than us? Or us? Why are you holding us at a higher standard than them?
Because of a bold bloke.
That Alan doesn't rate Elliot.
You don't rate Pep, Ali?
He didn't want him to renew.
No, mate, I'll just say this. I think City have got a good 14 players, but the rest of them are average.
Okay.
Now do you see my point about the agendas where I get annoyed? I want people to just have genuine good faith combos. Why are Arsenal held there when they've got the best squad and we're there when we're rebuilding, apparently?
Arsenal should be the best team. Well, it should be Liverpool because of their squad, but it's not. But Arsenal should be winning it this year. Of the last 3 years, and finished second. Should be. I can get it either.
Martin, it's the whole standards thing.
I just don't think our full squad's good enough. I think with 3-4 players we're champion.
Then why are you not happy when we win 1-0 or we win 2-0?
I just said it as it is, Martin. We played well first half, and I thought we tailed off, and we were crap second half.
Right, but I could say that about Arsenal games I watched.
Don't watch Arsenal. I watch now and again.
Right, now we're getting to the crux of the problem. Thank you, because you'd only watch City.
Mate,
so
I watched Arsenal highlights. I watched Arsenal highlights.
Not the way they're playing.
Mate, Arsenal's squad on paper are better than we are.
Yeah, we drew with them. They got one equal against us. So, I know it's one game, but I don't think we're as bad as we think we are. I'm not saying we're unbelievable, but we're not that bad.
I'm not saying we're that bad. Never said that.
You said we're not making top 4.
Well, mate, there's a long way to go before the season finishes. A long way.
Oh yeah, it is. Agreed.
Is there an international break in December?
Yeah.
No,
November.
One more next month, and after that, we've got a break for March. So thank God for that.
It's always been the case. 16, 17. You are spot on, mate. By the way, I hope the rest of your interviews went well. No, I'm not having that because City's his team. No. If City's his team, you don't big up somebody else's team more than. Arsenal are a very good team. They're doing well. But my point is, Arsenal can win 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, and it's the great challengers, best team in the world. We do it, and we're a bag of shit.
Yeah. I noticed that, yeah.
I just need to make it make sense, that's all.
They do, but I think we are still
disagree with that, Jarvis. I don't think we are too open.
No, we look really composed.
The defense is better though.
It's better.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we are. So I think people are doing this based on last season. It's their opinions. I don't agree with it. I think people got PTSD on last season.
Yep. I was reading something. I saw a stat the first half. That was the first time in it was 100 years or something since Brentford hadn't had a shot on goal in the first half.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Though you got to think about the fact that this is the first time they've ever been in top flight football.
Yeah, that's a really mad stat.
Yeah, I'm going to jump, guys.
Yeah,
we're going to end
anyway. Yeah, all good. Take care, everyone. Big up yourselves. See you in a bit.
Ortega isn't going to play. Rico Lewis isn't. Stones and Aki will, but you can't include Ortega and Rico Lewis. Come on.
Ortega won't even be here by January.
You can't include them. Big up, Foggy. By the way, Foggy, I need to apologise. I was in hospital for 2 days, so I will explain to you later on privately. Back your team, Alan. Arsenal won't win shit under Arteta. They don't have the mentality to win trophies, says Ash. This season we're really good in the first half. Ways that we dip and really bad in the second half. I think it's fitness at the minute.
Has to be, because there is a drop off there. There is maybe Burnley was alright because was it 1-1 at half time? We came back 1-5-1, so we can do that, but it's not consistent, is it? Right now.
Yeah. Listen, I'm happy. Listen, was we 100% perfect? No. Are we getting a lot stronger? Yeah. We've now got 2 weeks off. We can get out, touch a bit of grass, put football to bed for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy. 250 up for Pep. 250 more wins to come. Tomorrow, got a belter of a show, by the way. No, but just to let you all know, these are predictions, what we had. I went for 2-1. Fee went for 2-1. Pat went for 2-0. Ozzy went for 3-1. Ozzy went for 2-1. Alan went 2-1. And nobody got it right. So this is where we currently stand in the standings. Rich goes a point. Basically, we all just gain a point. Alan remains bottom. Rich remains top. So it tells you a lot there, doesn't it? Alan, you're bottom with your football wisdom. Tomorrow, Oil Brothers, we're going to have a bit of fun at 8 p.m. on the Mancunian Way. We're going to do an all-time disaster 11. We're going to name the worst 11s, but there's a little bit of a thing to it. They have to be in the Premier League era and before you takeovers. So the rules are before you take over your club, and they have to be in the Premier League.
That's a shame. Some fucking wankers play for us.
Well, we're just doing it as a bit of fun, bit of a laugh. The all-time 11s combined City Newcastle one.
Have you picked yours, Martin?
Yes. I will talk about it tomorrow. Thunder Road, naughty boy. Don't be dirty now. Keep it clean. Georgios Samaras. No, he's not in the worst. He's not in the worst. So, yeah, that's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with Baz and maybe one or two others. Ed might come and join us. See who else wants to join us. That'll be a bit of a laugh. I'm not sure if there will be the Blues Down Under and Stateside this week. I'll have a chat with the lads, see what they want to do. We will do the history show at some point over internationals. We're going to start episode 1 of the Manchester City of the Mancunian Way history show. I'm not sure what we're going to call it. I've got to think of a name. I might put it in the community page. In my head, I was thinking, don't look back in anger. There was all sorts of things I was going to think of. Back to the Future. There was all sorts of things. I don't know. I'll have a think. But yeah, we'll do them joining to just something a bit different over international breaks. Plus, we'll do a fan calling show as well. So, loads to do. And yes, there will be an Australia versus USA watch along as well. A Blues Down Under versus Stateside special.
This be good.
So, yeah. Big up turn up for joining us. Luke, thank you. Not in my lifetime. Have you got anything coming up this week or internationals?
Yeah, we've got a couple of things to think of. I think we'll announce something soon, I think, regarding something we'll do. I can't go into it too much yet, but it'll be announced very soon that we've got something sort of special coming up for winter. We've got some couple of guests coming on soon. I think we're doing a review of the game so far. I've done a show for about a week or so. Beva's been ill, bless him, so he's all right now, which is good. So got a show coming up this week. Probably a few videos here and there. So yeah, a few bits planned, which should be good.
Ed, anything coming up?
Nah, man, I'll be on the watch along with Pat. Look out for some spaces and maybe some late nights shows on here coming up.
Yeah. Mancunian Way After Dark.
Love that.
Nope. And don't forget to hit the lights, guys. Great panel on tonight. Great interactions with the chat. This helps the channel.
Yeah, I'm listening. We can disagree. And I like a passionate rant every now and again. So please give that thumbs up a big smash. Alan, perhaps you've been miserable. Anything you want to say sensibly? Not shitting yourself around?
No, nothing. I'm absolutely fine. I was just going to work all week, not too worried about the internationals, pile of shite.
Yep.
And then that'll be it. And then I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Good lad. Elliot.
Asking me for.
Yeah, we can find Elliot in the spaces, man, winding people up, rage baiting as always.
Not wrong with that, Elliot. Not wrong with that.
I don't know what they mean, Al, to be fair. I'll just give me opinion in it.
Exactly. I
I'll just
agree.
give me opinion and disagree with everything Martin says.
Yeah. So do I.
Well, to be fair, Martin, you normally come to common sense when it's a bit too late. Do you know what? When you used to tell me about David Silva, then all of a sudden you changed and you went, I might be
No,
Kevin.
don't you leave my El Mago alone.
Oh,
leave my
I was
El
going back
Mago
to.
alone.
Oh, I was going back to David Silva now, is it?
No, I said the 1A and 1B.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yes, I did. And I will
After
always
that,
keep that.
after that match, I think I might have changed. In fact, I'm going to
No.
up.
Tell me now. Stop. Elliot, tell me now.
What he said, Al, he said after the last game against Bournemouth, when obviously KDB did the thing on the pitch, he turned around and he said, his words were, and it'll be on the show somewhere else, so I'll find it. I'll end up getting it. I've always said it's David Silva, but after seeing that and after seeing his stadium, I think it might now have changed to Kev.
Oh, give over.
Did you or did you not, Martin?
No.
Flip flop.
Right, I'll find it then.
I've always gone Kev, but it's
Yeah,
down.
you know your stuff, Luke. Yeah, you know your stuff, Luke.
I love David Silva as well. It's down to personal opinion, but I love both. So
Silver's first, then Kev.
No, other way around, Al.
It's personal choice. I love David Silva. I think he's my favourite player.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's different. I mean, I love both of them.
Kev Aguero.
Alan thinks
Aguero.
Mancini's a better manager than Pep.
I love Mancini as well.
Listen, I love Mancini. Don't say I don't, because I do.
No, it wasn't that. I wasn't saying you didn't. You said he's a better manager than Pep.
He is. Great. Love him.
Say that nice and loud for us. I'll tell you what, hang on. We'll just make you mainstream for this. Hang on.
The God Mancini is a better manager than Pep. There you go.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
I know that shit you did the other day, Al. You know you did that shit the other day. Have you read it?
Mate, you should see the fucking state of the toilet.
Right, no, Alan.
Campbell well toilet.
We're only 10 seconds it was talking shit, but yeah, I didn't expect him to dilute in there, literally.
Alan, can you remember we are live?
Listen, you're gonna have a bit of fun.
No. People don't want to know about you shitting your pants because you're in.
What I was trying to say, Al, is you were talking it. That's what I was trying to say.
Lugo, thank you for the 29 months. Appreciate that. You, sir, are a legend. Appreciate it. And thank you very much as well. Bite your dick off earlier on. Maybe, I won't save this till the end. Maybe this is going to come up.
Nah, you got no
We
chance.
need it to end at some point.
We do.
We don't.
I'm bored.
We don't need it to end.
No, there has to be at some point a final decision.
Almost 3. It's probably 3 years. Waiting for this.
Maybe when we're all not here, maybe there'll be an announcement then.
Well, when we're all not here.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Right, there will be a space in 25 minutes. I will start 1:15. I do drugs. I'm not that dumb. I think that was at you, Alan.
I know it was.
Wow.
Well, you're not there's any police officers around these days, man.
Yeah, don't admit you do that, Nick. Calm down, son.
I don't do that.
Anyway.
I don't want to do tricks.
Big up, Paul. Smash those likes. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. for the O Brothers. Take care. City are 3 away from top of the league, 7 unbeaten. Another clean sheet. City just keep motoring on. We'll see you all.
And up the Nunes.
We'll see you all very soon. Take care. And as always, up the Blues.
Nunes.
Big up, Paul.
Nunes.